Hello Spirit Squad, this is Pixie from Pixie Moons. Thank you for joining me once again. You guys, if you are new here, I'm Pixie. I make Reiki videos like this one. Tarot readings, readings. Pick a cards and other spiritual or magic related videos. So if you are interested in any or all of those things, by all means subscribe, join the Spirit Squad today, and remember to ring the bell so you get notified every time I upload. And I try to upload as much as I can for you guys. And if you are a returning member of the Spirit Squad, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. You guys, we are about 120 right now. I cannot believe how fast this community has grown. Thanks to you guys. And it's really a nice, a warm, welcoming community. I'm always blown away by your comments. You guys have such kind words, and I'm just so happy to make these videos for you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So without further ado, I wanted to do a little Reiki session, but I'm gonna see how it goes, how it flows. You might have some light language thrown in, because I've been doing that a lot recently. I got my cards because I was inclined or guided to take my cards. And I only have candlelight with me tonight. I thought it would be a nice touch. Look, this candle is as big as my head, but yeah, it's a real one. It smells like lavender. So yeah, I usually wear glasses. I'm not wearing them tonight because there was a glare from the computer screen. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the intentions for this session. If you are open to receiving, of course, I hope you are, otherwise you wouldn't be watching the video, but yeah, if you're open to receiving, just state that either out loud or quietly to yourself. Remember to rest when you need to rest and drink lots of water. So I'm going to start with my intentions. Then I'm going to move on with the orasan to kind of unite us all in this experience. And then just go on with the session and we'll see what comes up, what comes out. I wanted to do a session specifically on self-appreciation. So there we go. Alright, let's take one deep breath. And release. Send in Reiki energy on all grids and mattresses throughout space and time at the perfect moment on individual and collective timelines, on the physical, psychological and emotional planes for the purest, highest vibrational well-being of all, including Gaia. Connecting to Mother Gaia and Father Sky. All angels, archangels, fairies and spirit animals, ascended masters, teachers and guides, ancestors, the universe and spirit itself. Asking you to please help us remember to enjoy the present moment. Help us remember our true nature. Help us remember our soul purpose. Asking you to please help us ground and manifest exactly what we deserve in divine timing and for everyone's highest and greatest good. Asking you to please send us the energies of the seas, the forests, the mountains, the sun, the moon, the stars, so that we stay healthy and strong, protected and anointed, aligned with our highest self, our intuition and our emotions, always and forever, and so it is. I'm feeling cool to pull some cards. See what Spirit has to say to us, this message of self-love, self-appreciation. It's a real thing, it's still ongoing. It hasn't stopped just because of outside circumstances or whatever. What do we need to know? How many cards is that? 4. Wow. Let's see. That one is too many. Okay, we have the 4 of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups, you guys, and I also have the Rose Quartz. You know, if you're talking about love, I'm gonna have my Rose Quartz. Yes, mama. The 4 of Cups talks about holding something. And that's the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Cups talks about boredom, being stuck somewhere, like in a situation or in a state of mind. Kind of almost being manipulated by this one thing. And not seeing that there's something actually, that there's more in front of us. There's more ahead of us. There is this opportunity that's kind of looking at us in the face. It's kind of complacent a little bit, I would say. Sending love, the purest, highest vibrational form of love to your cells, to your bloodstream, to your nervous system, so that it goes up and down, across and all around yourself. Feel the vibes of love with this. Trust that you are worthy. You are good enough. You are better than enough. Actually, you are more than enough. What you do is enough. It doesn't have to be any more than what it is. Just allow yourself to be. Just take a deep breath. Hold and release. deep breath. Hold. And release. How do you like that? The Knight of Cups. It's a little bit of a dreamer. It's a very sweet kind of personality. So what Spirit seems to be telling us is to quit obsessing over those cups that we don't really like and start looking around and seeing other things that are here for us, whether it be opportunities or friends or even the qualities we have intrinsically. Be more loving and accepting of ourselves. I know it is easier said than done. Guys, I've been there. I have been there for many years. I wanted to change myself. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like certain things about my appearance. But then I learned to accept them. So the deal is, so when I'm like kind of stroking your aura all around you. So the deal is that if you don't fully accept yourself, there is some work here to be done. Why is it that we don't accept ourselves? Which parts of ourselves do we not accept or do we not like? Is it physical? Is it character traits? So kind of clearing away the uncertainties, the doubts. Where do those things come from? Insecurities? I don't want to call them like that, but I just did. Where do those insecurities come from? Why are they here? Are they yours? When you hear that little voice in your head, is it your voice? Or is it someone else's? How can you find ways to talk to yourself in a more gentle manner? If there is something you dislike, do you think you can learn to accept it? If not, does it need to be changed? If so, how? Right? If you think you're too skinny, that was one thing that I got a lot of shit for, actually, when I was younger. People used to tell me I was too skinny. But first of all, nobody asked you, and mind your own business. And second, that shit is very, very detrimental. I was fine with the way I looked about my weight, but society was telling me that they didn't like it. Why? Because the media, societal norms, etc. Right? So, body shaming is not cool. Whether you tell someone they're too fat, or whether you tell them they're too skinny, or whatever the case may be. So, yeah. Who are those voices? Where do they come from? And don't accept any BS, whether it's from someone else or from you. Right? Treating yourself with respect is the first step. Find something you like about yourself, right? See the other cup that is right in front of you, or look for it. Sometimes it's difficult to see it, but look for it. Even little things, right? You could like your earlobes, your ankles or your knees. You could like your eyebrows. And every so often add something to the list. I like my earlobes and my eyebrows. Today I like my lashes and the shape of my neck. Anything. I like the fact that I'm patient. I like the fact that I'm kind to others. Be your own cheerleader. It's so easy to be someone else's cheerleader. Be your own cheerleader. Start small. Baby steps. Right? Rome wasn't built in a day, they say. It's the same for everything, but you can get there. I'm sending all the love I can muster right now. You can come back to this video anytime you wish, by the way. All my videos are timeless. Sending you light, fluffy, pink energy. Kind of removing the cobwebs. If you need help finding things that you like, ask your friends. What do they like about you? What do they appreciate? reach out. You don't have to do this alone. It's not a battle. It's not a test. You're not alone in this. Always reach out. Whether it's to me or to somebody else. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break. Don't expect too much of yourself or anybody else. Expectations are a killer. Don't expect. Try not to expect anything. Because that's when you get pleasantly surprised. Speak kindly to yourself. Send love to yourself if you can. Hug yourself. That's a very, very cool one. And I saw this video recently on TikTok. It was Master 3. I can't pronounce his name. I'll try to put a link. But he was saying, like, do this exercise where you hug yourself. And do it first as if you are the person who's hugging. And the second time, do it as though you are the person who's being hugged. And see how you feel. And see all the love that you have, that you didn't suspect that you had. It might be a long road, but you can do it. I know it's hard. It's hard to see yourself the way other people see you. Because you don't have their perspective, right? It's like actors are never going to see themselves. Or maybe they can. They're not going to see themselves as how their fans see them. Unless they are their own fan. It's cool, man. Anything goes. But, like, do you see what I mean? And it's really hard if you want to see yourself the way your parents see you, or the way your siblings see you, or the way your co-workers see you, or the way your significant other sees you. That's gonna end up being a bit of a headache, isn't it? Don't try to please everybody, because that is impossible. But just try to be the best person you can be today. Just today. Just take it one step at a time. See one thing that you like by yourself today. Because it doesn't have to be a big thing. Just start where you are. Start where you are. And breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Check your front body, back body. How are you feeling? Shoulders, jaw, forehead, and all down your limbs. I think we're going to stop here. You guys were wonderful. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you to Spirit for this message that was delivered tonight. Thank you to the universal force of Reiki. Thank you to the universe for allowing us to have this session. Thank you to my Ascended Masters, teachers and guides for their help with this session. And thank you for allowing the Reiki energy to work with you where it needs to go. And until I see you again, remember, you're protected, you're supported, and you are divinely guided. Bye.